Hi friends, this is Pyramid Classes and I'm your math instructor Mamta Mode. Today we are going to take a quick revision on which chapter? Polynomial. We have done the quick revision on real number. If you want to see that video, you can go through the link given below in the description box. The quick revision contains important formulas, facts, some definition and some problem related to the chapter, so that it will be going to helpful at the last moment of exam to remember the things. So let's start the chapter polynomial. Okay. The definition of polynomial says, what the definition of polynomial says? Any algebraic expression means it contains some number and variable. It's a combination with the operation addition, multiplication, division and multiplication. Okay, here what is the numerical coefficient? an minus 1, a1 and a0, and the variable or the unknown is x here. And we have the x with different power, x ka power n, x ka power n minus 1 up to x ka power 1, and here we can say x has a power 0. Okay, so the highest power of x will tell you what? The highest power of x is known as degree of this polynomial. Okay, so this algebraic polynomial is of which degree? Nth degree, and n should be always positive and there should be no x in the denominator while calculating the degree. According to the degree, or we can say degree of a polynomial is the highest power of the variable in it after making it free from residual. Okay, what is a linear polynomial? If the degree is 1, if the degree is 2, then it is known as quadratic polynomial. If the degree is 3, then we can say that it is a cubic polynomial. Now see the 0 or the solution of a polynomial. The 0 of a polynomial is the value of the variable which when substituted in the polynomial gives you identity, or 0 means all those values of the unknown which when we substitute in the equation will give you right inside is known as the solution, because numerical coefficient is already known. What is required to know? The value of the unknown. As we have discriminate the variables according to the degree, so the solution can be also discriminate according to that. We can say that a linear polynomial has only one power x power 1, so it contains only one value of x, only 1 0. A quadratic polynomial has 2x raised to the power 2, so we can have two different values or two equal values of x in it. And a cubic polynomial has x raised to the power 3 as a highest power, so it has three different values of x. A number of 0 of a polynomial is always equal to the degree of polynomial, so we can calculate the degree according to the highest. We can calculate the zeros according to the highest power of a polynomial. Now what we are going to do? We are going to construct the graph according to different polynomial. So linear polynomial have general form ax plus b, and what is the graph? It intersect the x-axis at only one point. And a quadratic polynomial have a general form ax square plus bx plus c, and it represent a parabola which is upward if the numerical coefficient of x square is positive and intersect x-axis at two distinct points, and if it is a parabola which is downward, then x numerical coefficient of x square is negative and it intersect the x-axis at two distinct points. Similarly, a cubic polynomial have general form ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. So it intersect x-axis at how much point? Yes, 3 points. Now what we have? We have this table which shows the relationship between the zeros and numerical coefficient of a polynomial. This is very important table which we should be try to learn or remember. Okay, we can keep a few things in mind and we can even calculate the things. I will explain you in which way. As we know that in linear equation, where linear polynomial, we have equation ax plus b. Similarly, we are going to shift this b from left to right. It becomes minus b, and the value of x will become minus b by a, as only one answer unknown or the value of x is possible here. The second one is a quadratic equation which has ax square plus bx plus c. So how much value of x is possible here? Yes, 2. So what we can do with that values? We can either add them or multiply them. Okay, so sum of the 0 is the second highest coefficient of second highest power of x divided by highest coefficient of numerical coefficient of highest power of x, but with the sign negative. Similarly, the product of will be the constant term divided by the numerical coefficient of x square, but the sign will be positive here. Here it follows the pattern negative, positive, negative, positive. Similarly, for cubic equation, what we have, ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d is equals to 0, where a is non-zero. So how many values of x is possible here? 3, alpha, beta and gamma. What we can do? We can sum them, we can pairwise product and sum them, and we can product them. Okay, so again follow the same pattern. Negative, what is the sum of the roots here? Or 0. Negative of second highest numerical coefficient of x and divided by the highest numerical coefficient of x, that is minus b by a. Pairwise product will have c by a. Product will have the d by negative d by a. Similarly, if you have more than power, consider an equation which contains the highest power as 4. What will be the general form? Yes, that general form will be ax to the power 4 bx cube plus cx cube plus dx plus e. So what are the possibility of x there? Yes, it is 4. What we can do? We can sum them, pairwise product, and last we can product that. And similarly, we can follow this pattern and do find out the relationship between the zeros and the numerical coefficients. Okay, the most important topic here is discriminant of the quadratic polynomial. A quadratic polynomial has a equation ax square plus bx plus c, where a is non-zero. The discriminant is equals to the, what is the formula for discriminant? B square minus 4ac means square of the numerical second highest numerical coefficient of x divided by minus 4 times of numerical higher coefficient of x square and constant term. Yes, so let's see what will happen. The value of d can be possible in 3 ways. The value of d can be positive, the value of d can be 0, or the value of the d can be less than 0. Okay, if it is positive, what we will have? We have two real values or two real and different values of our x, and it will intersect the graph on the x-axis at two different points. It can be two positive points of x-axis. It can be one positive and one negative point of x-axis. What is second possibility? The d should be 0. Then what we will get? We will get equal root, means two values which are equal, so intersect x-axis at only one point. The parabola can be downward or upward according to the numerical coefficient of x square is positive or negative. Okay. What is the third possibility? The value of d can be negative. Negative means it will never touch the x-axis or the at any of the point if the parabola is even upward or downward. Now we see an important division algorithm for polynomial. As we have seen the algorithm, division algorithm for numerical algebra, which says that dividend equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Same formula is applicable for the polynomial also. If p and x and g of x are two polynomial, if gx divides px, which gives you the quotient qx and remainder as rx, what we can write here? Dividend is equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder. But all these things are in the form of a polynomial, where remainder can be 0 or less than, it have the degree less than the degree of the divisor. Okay, so let's see. Okay, some important things to remember to form a, if you have given zeros or the solution of the x, you can form a quadratic equation or cubic equation by using them by the relations as we have discussed. So what is the algebraic equation? We can know, if we know the standard form of the quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx equals to plus c equals to 0, we will going to divide each term by a. So what we have, x square b by ax plus c by a equal to 0, and we know that minus b by a is sum of the root and c by a is product of the root. So what is the formula? X square minus sum of the 0x plus product of the root. Similarly for cubic equation, x cube sum of the 0x square product of sum wise pairwise product sum into x plus product of zeros. Okay, so let's see some sign rule. What the sign rule say? It will help you to find out how many positive roots or the positive values or negative values of x is possible. So you are given here p of x is a polynomial which have the degree 4. We can see here it has a polynomial which has a degree 4. So if we are going to replace this x by minus x, we get minus x raised to the power 4 minus 7x cube minus 7x square minus 35 minus x plus 60. On opening the power, we get x raised to the power of 4 minus 7x cube plus 7x square plus 35x plus 60. Observe here how many change of sign is happening here. Here positive positive no change, positive to positive no change, positive to negative one change, negative to positive no change. Means only one change when x is positive. So only one positive value of x is possible here. In case of negative x, we get how many changes? Positive to negative one change, negative to positive two change, and again positive to positive no change, and positive to negative is 3 change. So we get 3 changes of sign here. So we get 3 negative values of x and 1 positive value of x in this polynomial. Okay, thank you for watching my video. If you like my video, please do like, share and subscribe my channel for the quick revision on CBSE class 10 mathematics. Thank you.